Peachy has a question. Do you use fair value gaps? I actually do not because of the way I mark my zones. I don't need to. I'm going to show you guys on the chart. I'm going to give you an example on the S&P 500, SPX, whatever you guys want to call it. I call it SPX. People have asked me why I do that. I don't know. It's just what I do. I think because like when I first started trading, I traded Forex. That's probably why. Anyways, let's get back to this. So I'm going to show you on the 15-minute chart. Let's get into it. And like I said, I just turned my light off so I look a little different. But like I said, you can mark up your zones either on the 5-minute or the 15-minute. So let me show you the 15-minute chart. Okay, let me remove these drawings. Okay, so when you're looking for a fair value gap, you're looking for 3-candle formation. That's how I've been taught to trade fair value gaps. Some people might have different ways to do this. This is a 15-minute chart. Typically with fair value gaps, they respect higher price range better than lower time frame. That is another reason I don't really trade them. So if we look right here, we have 1, 2, 3. So potentially we're looking right here because price, you don't want any wicks to fill in any part of the gap, because that's where the imbalance is, supposed to have lying in the market. Like that's where smart money is. So our fair value gap would potentially be right here because there's imbalance. There's no wick down, so there's no wick on this red side, and there's no wick on this red side, so there's an imbalance right here. So we would be waiting for price to come into our gap. We again would be waiting for price to come into our gap. So I don't trade them just because they're not clear confirmation for me to get into a trade. Like I don't see it coming back into there. Could we potentially trade this one? Yes, but I want to show you something. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to zoom out. The way I mark my charts is very simple. I am always looking at wicks, right? So if we're always looking to the left also, like let me zoom out a little bit. I'm always looking to the left. I'm always marking my wicks, my high to like the base of a wick. So if we come back and we look, we have touched, oops, I'm dragging things around. Okay, touched right here, rejected. Blew through the zone, went to the upside. Again, these are a zone. So right here, this is another zone. So price respected that zone. We've looked to the left, a zone, a zone. Okay, this was our zone from all the way back here, and it's still respecting it. Check this out. Even if we were to get on the chart at midnight or whatever, 2 a.m., and we're looking to trade London session, which this is London session. We're looking for price to come into our zone and then sell off, right? This was earlier today. Check this out. This is why I don't trade fair value gaps. I just see more of my wicks and how I trade my zones. So this is still the 15-minute. Let's drop down to the 5 because today was kind of wild. And let's see this zone right here. So if we were to mark up wicks right here, check it out. Look to our left. Price came right to the bottom of that zone, wicked out. If we look again, price came, wicked all the way out. Price came, wicked all the way out. I took this trade actually today. And then again, I took this trade. This was earlier today, or just a little bit ago. If you go scroll through my videos, I was in this trade while I was making a video about TradingView. So that is my explanation on as why I don't like fair value gaps. I just don't see them as respected because this was our fair value gap originally on the 15-minute. If we zoom in, this was our fair value gap. And then this could have potentially been another one, but look, there's a wick covering it and then covering it. So there's no imbalance. This is the only imbalance. Potentially, will we see price at some point come back to fill that imbalance? Possibly. Tomorrow, maybe. Price could shoot up, close the imbalance over here, and come back down. So let me know if that was helpful and what you guys think about fair value gaps. Maybe I don't use them the correct way. That's just how I was taught, and I don't see it anymore with trading how I trade.